students, welcome to Sant Tukaram National Model School. Today we are going to see an interesting short story from short story collection written by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan, who is best known for his literary work in Indian literature, who is one of the great writer in Indian English literature, whose contribution is great in Indian literature. So the story which we are going to enjoy is one of the extracts taken from his short story collection. It's a short story collection. Name is Malgudi Days. Under Malgudi Days, many short stories are written. Swami and Friends, one of the short story. And from that short story, we have taken this extract. R.K. Narayan is one of the great writers. So before going to see the story, let us see more about this great writer, who is best known for his immortalized town, which is fictional town Malgudi. Whatever his short story collection is there, in that short story, Malgudi is a place which is a fictional town created by R.K. Narayan and presented South India before independence. So his complete stories are surrounded in this town named Malgudi Days. This great writer graduated from Maharaja College, Mysore. Definitely his first book, which is published in 1942, named Malgudi Days. He has received the Sahitya Academy Award, as well as he had won Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan awards. This great writer died on 13 May 2001. Let us see that what kind of story he has written, how this story is entertaining us. Let us see the story. The story's central character is Swaminathan. Swaminathan, who is a leading actor, who is a leading character in this story. This is about an 11-year-old boy, who is a school-going boy. As like you, my dear student, he likes to play with his friends. He likes to chat with his friends. He doesn't like school. He doesn't like to complete his homework, but he likes to play cricket. He was there in his cricket team, right? Town cricket team, who is a notorious boy as like you, right? In this story, this boy became hero. This boy became hero. So that the title of this story, title of this lesson is The Hero. And this The Hero is Swaminathan, is Swami. How did he become hero? Actually, he became hero accidentally. And he became pride of his family. Pride of his family. Being a small boy, Swami is timid and afraid of dreams and ghosts. So, to save himself from fear, he used to sleep with his grandmother during night. See, during daytime he was chatting with his friends. He was chatting with his friend, and the main subject, whenever they were talking, the main subject was ghosts or devils. And so that this boy who was having the phobia of fear, he was sleeping with his grandmother. So this story is around him. It is a fantastic story that deals with a boy and his psychology. So R.K. Narayan, who was a great writer, who was a psychiatric, we can say that, because very nicely, very entertaining way he was using whenever he was writing about children, their psychological condition, he was presenting through his novels, through his stories. So this boy, right? This boy who is named Swaminathan was living with his father, mother and grandmother. His father was strict and who wanted that his son should be a courageous boy. So one day, while reading newspaper, he read a paragraph about a boy, a village boy, who fought to save himself with tiger. And the story of that boy was published in newspaper. The story he narrated to his son Swaminathan. And he was expecting that Swaminathan should be a courageous boy. So that after many arguments, he keep a challenge to Swaminathan to sleep alone in his office room. It was a difficult task for Swaminathan because, as we have seen there, that he was having fear about darkness. But the challenge kept by father, and he has to complete that challenge. He has to face that challenge, so that to escape that challenges, he tried to change the topics, to change subjects, but father was firm. He was strict, so that whatever reasons were given by Swaminathan, he denied them, and he strictly informed Swaminathan to sleep in office room. One of the topic Swaminathan told to his father that in his cricket team, elders are going to be there as the part of their training, as well as their captain was going to buy new balls and bats, but no use was there because father was firm with that decision. He was stuck with that decision. So that Swaminathan came early to his bed and was trying to sleep. Swaminathan's grandmother, who was having more care about Swaminathan, was surprised on that day because Swaminathan was there on his bed. So it was surprise for her, so that she was trying to speak to Swaminathan, because every day she was telling him story, and while listening the story, Swaminathan was sleeping every night. But today was a different picture was there, that Swaminathan was already on the bed. But but Swaminathan could not say anything and he stopped his grandmother. Stopped. And after coming back from the office, Swaminathan's father asked his mother about Swaminathan. Mother said to him, already he had sleep. But Swaminathan's father, he was knowing very well about his son. Directly he went to his room where Swaminathan was sleeping with his grandmother. Then he called Swaminathan and he was informing to him to go to sleep in office room. Right? After arguments with grandmother, father did not agree to leave Swaminathan in his room. He took Swaminathan along with his blanket and he moved towards office room. Mother, as you know that, she has more care about her son. So, what did she say? She said that let him sleep in hall instead of office room. But father did not agree with mother also, and he took him to the office room to sleep. So my dear students, in next class, let us see that Swaminathan, did he sleep in his office room? Did he get fear in office room? So next part of the lesson, we will see in next period. Up to there, have fun and enjoy the story. Goodbye. Have a nice day.